Hey everybody, today we're taking a look at this new touch light, alarm clock, and more. Let's get right into it. So in the box, we've got our user's manual, a power brick along with the power cord, and then the touch lamp itself. Coming for a closer look, you're gonna see we got a nice minimalist build design here. This is gonna emit light from both the front and the back. On the top here, you got your volume buttons for the radio part for FM. You've got your dimmer or your snooze button over here, and then the setting between your two different alarm clocks, right? We're gonna have a display in the front. We'll look at that when we power it up here in a second. On the back side, you've got a few different things. Yes, we've got our power input, which is down here. We've got an additional USB port, so you could plug this into another external device, maybe like charging your phone. And then underneath here is where you're gonna be able to set your different alarms, and there's two different alarm options. And then on the very bottom here is a disc battery compartment. Yes, you just pull out the little plastic, but this will help keep memory in case this ever gets unplugged. You don't need to reprogram the clock or anything like that. So once we get this powered on, this has some really cool color profiles. When the alarm goes off, it has the option to set a fade where it'll start off nice and slow and kind of progressively get brighter, just like when the sun rises. But when you're up here, you can see it's a touch screen. You're gonna be able to cycle between 12 different color profiles. I find, you know, number 8, 9, and 10 really nice. It's multicolor. It kind of fades and strobes as it goes through. And then you also have 20 different levels of brightness or intensity, so you can turn it all the way down if you want to and make it super dim, or you can turn it up and make it as bright as you want. But basically, once you find a winner, right, you can set that for your light right there. The clock here, touchscreen, everything's up front. On the left here is the radio button. So if you wanted to listen to the radio, you could do that. You can also turn on like a dimmer light here, and you can change the interval, right, about how long it's gonna fade and go out. You just hit this and a timer will go down, and then it'll eventually turn itself off. If you ever want to set one of the alarms, you're just going to hold the button on the back for a couple of seconds to set that respective alarm. And once you set the time here, you'll set it, whatever, hit yes and enter for the hours and the minutes. And then you're going to be able to go through different wake up sounds. There's 6 different options. You can just hit the plus or minus to go up and down between them. And number 6 is the radio. And then you're going to decide what type of an interval over what amount of time is the light going to fade up to this. Default is 30 minutes, but you could have it slowly wake you up in the morning, which is super convenient instead of just something super abrupt, yes? Now if we just wait for the alarm to go off right here at 11:57, you'll see it starts to go off. You can barely hear the music because it's turned down. It's nice and subtle, but progressively the light is going to start to get brighter. The music and the sound is going to start to progressively get louder, so that over that time and interval, it slowly wakes you up. See, it's already starting to get a little bit louder second by second. So it's nice, a smooth awakening experience instead of just a blaring abrupt beep in your ear jolting you out of bed. So at the end of the day, the Sunrise Touch Lamp is awesome. It's got some amazing color profiles with the ability to control not only the colors, but the intensity. You can set 2 different alarm profiles and how that will wake you up and with what type of sound. And it's super convenient because you can touch it on the touch screen on the front, but it also gives you light out the front and the back, making it a convenient bedside lamp or night light as well.